Hello, Communistas! Welcome to Commuwentuhan
Season 3
Episode 4. I am your Cromarin, 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍,
and Rafaela Villanueva,
and this is the episode we'll be talking about.
the unfamiliarity of school.
For today, actually, Rafa, we're going to answer 5 questions, and you can answer on your own experience because this is basically for our experience, and then I will answer on my own. So, first question is, what does unfamiliarity mean to you personally?
Well, for me personally, it's hard to explain, but all I could explain is it's like being blindfolded and being told that you have to do this, even though you have no idea what you're supposed to. That's how I felt when I first came to college in NDMU. I didn't know what I wanted, which course I should go for, because honestly I didn't want to be here. I wanted to go to art school, but it's too expensive, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to because language barrier. So the first thing I decided to do is choose IT because, well, I like computers, so why not? And there is a problem is that I was very shy. I mean, I still am. I was too shy to ask around, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And the end result, I got 3 F. The coding major. Yes, and but it's fine. I was given a second chance, and I decided to shift it to here and be 𝒂𝒄. And I don't want it to have an F again, so I tried to open myself more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
So mine is, unfamiliarity for me is maybe a word or maybe even a place. So for the word is college student, because just yesterday I was a high school student, and then now I'm a college student. So it's basically like now I need to be an adult making adult decisions, and maybe sometimes being childish, but you know, I need to practice it more in order to have a good future. So that's basically it. Okay, so next question is, what's something unfamiliar you had to adjust to on your own experience? So should I go first?
Yeah, you should go first.
For me is maybe coming out of my comfort zone. For the first time in my college first year, I was basically the quiet kid. All the other students I was an accountancy major before, so I thought I can do it well. And then after interacting with many of my fellow classmates, I feel very isolated because their knowledge about our course was very vast, and I was there, oh my god, what the heck, what do I even do? So basically, yes, I have to basically get to know everyone, and then that's for the second sem, because in the first sem I was very shy and did not communicate with them at all. And I basically get very low grades, but it was all passing. And then on my major I got an F. So I basically thought to myself, I really need to communicate with them much better and get along well in order to get something like information, like where the classroom is, what to do on our assignments. That's all. How about you, Rafa?
Well, I have many experience when it comes to unfamiliarity. I mean, for first off, like I grew up in Malaysia, and it's a moving back and forth, and I feel like the experience of going back to Malaysia and going back to Malaysia, then forward to Philippines. I feel like not only am I isolated from my own country, but also isolated from the country I grew up in.
Of course.
Yes, because like for one thing, Bahasa Melayu is really hard to understand. Not to mention Mandarin, and there's also the school. For first off, I had to say that the Philippine school education here, while it has some faults, I have the Philippine school is more mellow than the Malaysian school, because the Malaysian system are very strict to the students, especially in elementary. I remember crying because the teacher yelled at me for missing out one assignment. Just one assignment.
Just one?
Yeah, just one assignment. And not to mention, there's like one time I forgot to bring my textbook. I was like really young, probably grade 1, and I was a forgetful kid. And the result of forgetting my textbook, I was hit by a ruler. Yeah. in the palm of my hand.
Uh-huh.
So when I went back to Philippines, I thought like the teacher are going to be strict, but no, they're fine. Yeah, they will shout at you, but they mean well. They just want you to pass.
Basically, we're actually quite the same, Rafa.
Yeah.
In my elementary days, I was in a private school also,
Oh.
but we're basically actually the same. I was very forgetful. They were strict also, but not to that extent like hitting, but no, scolding you and
Yeah.
then reminding you will bring your textbooks in another day, and then that's basically it, but not to the extent of hitting me.
Yeah.
So, our next question is, the third question is, do you think being a Filipino or Malaysian influences how you handle certain situations?
The Malaysian part, kind of, because like I said, I kind of have a terrible experience. Mostly in a Malaysian school. Like I said, I was hit if I forgot something.
Yeah.
So the influence I got in certain situations is just shut up and listen. Just listen carefully. That's what. Yeah, that's about the Malaysian influence. What Filipino influence? They're kind. Like, it actually helped me to open up more. Just like don't just lock yourself in, and just let yourself out.
About me, so my father is actually working outside of the country, so he doesn't really have much that of an influence with me. But my mother has many influences on me. So basically, about first making friends, she influenced me with that, and the advices that she gave me are so many I can't count. But one thing I can maybe remember is maybe approaching them, because I was a shy person. I was a very, very shy person, a silent one.
Okay.
I was very introverted also. It's only now that I was opening up. It's not really... Yeah, so I was a quiet person, so she started advising me how to get along well in order to have a good future and good job. So first of all, her advice is to communicate well and not be shy. Do not be afraid to ask help, because I was very afraid to ask for help. I don't know how to ask for help, because that's basically it. I don't know how to communicate well. And some other times I was intimidated by other persons, their aura they give, and then when you're able actually to basically talk to them, they were actually okay. You just need to talk what you need, and that's all.
Okay, can I be honest with you?
Okay, go ahead.
I was kind of intimidated by you.
I know.
It's just the aura you give off, like the way you stand so confidently, your way you put makeup on yourself, the way you talk to others. I feel like I'm probably bothering her if I even talk to you.
No, it's okay. I actually, honestly, will tell you this. I don't know how to actually approach you. Yes, that's all. I don't really know how to do that. So let's stop that for now, and then move to the other question. The fourth question is, how do you react when faced with something new or unfamiliar?
Well, the most important, like the main thing I have in my head is, don't be afraid to ask questions. Just like, even though you're too shy, just at least try to reach out to someone maybe more experienced, like maybe like a student who's a years ahead of you, or maybe even a teacher, and try to ask them. Don't be afraid that you're bothering them or like you're ruining their time. You just have to you're asking them a question that's a genuine one, and not like a question that's most likely wasting their time. You're asking them a question that means something, and you want to know.
So for me is actually when I was younger, I would actually avoid it. Yes. And then as I grew up more, I can't grow in that way. So I started to communicate with, actually the same with you, communicate with someone who knows better about the situation or something about the knowledge. Of course, our seniors, I would reach out to them, especially my sister. And finally, the last question. How do you see unfamiliarity now, and how is your college journey so far?
So to me, like unfamiliarity, it's still a scary thing. Like, of course, we can't really avoid it. We have to go through it. Everyone has to go through something that they are new to it, or that's basically like going to another place that you're not familiar with. And all you just gotta do is just ask, And as for how college journey so far, well, it's difficult. We won't get assignments. assignment, and like they the assignment major just basically tell you just let yourself out.
Mhm.
Don't just hide yourself in. But I hope you're enjoying the college, especially the course I'm in. In IT, I felt a little miserable because I wondered why did I even chose this. I don't understand the codes. Like, what am I supposed to do? But then when I shifted to this course, I felt like, maybe this is what I want to be in. Like, sure, it's not the same as what I want to be, but just becoming an artist or just studying artists in general. But this course will be fun, and I get to learn how to communicate with others more.
Mm-hmm. So about me, unfamiliarity means for me is now it's a challenge for me. Yes, it's basically a challenge that I need to face in order to grow and maybe even communicate well with others like you. And then my college journey so far is stressful. Yes, it's very, very stressful. I break down so many times, but all in all, it's good because I'm surrounded with good people and well-informed people. That's all. And that's all for Commuwentuhan,
Season 3.
Episode 4, Communistas.
And don't worry if you're still unfamiliar with your environment. Just know that you're not alone, and these days will pass. You will make it.
Make sure to tune in for next week as Kumaring Kirsten and Kumaring Mary will be talking about another topic for you to enjoy. That's all, Communistas. Thank you for watching. Yay!